Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from jagfx.com. It is Wednesday, the 26th of September 2018. This is just my daily video where I go over what I've done this morning on the daily charts only, and that includes both the high probability method and the mod MACD methods. Now, I think I've worked out what the problem has been with my videos recently. It's something to do with the webcam, and so that's why you're not seeing my ugly mug on this video. So from now on it'll just be a screen capture. So let's have a look. The very quiet start to the day. Probably the main reason is because of the news. It's Wednesday morning, so here we are. It's 7 a.m. at the moment, so in about an hour we've got New Zealand high impact news, but the big one tonight, 1 a.m. so just after midnight, is the FOMC, the federal funds rate of the US, expecting a rate rise up to 2.25. This is followed by a press conference half an hour later, which will give an idea which way it's going. So I think the market's just waiting for this. So just be careful what trades you take. Even on the 4-hour charts, I probably wouldn't be looking for any new trades now. And followed after this at 4 a.m. in the morning, we've got the New Zealand interest rate news. Not expecting a rise there, but you never know what they say in the talking heads and the speeches after. So just be careful. Any USD pairs and any New Zealand pairs. A lot of news. Starts in about an hour with a Kiwi too, so just watch out for that. All right, let's switch over the charts. We'll start with the mod MACD daily. Not much happening, as I said. AUD CHF. It's in a sell back here. Already closed 2/3 of it. This morning I just closed the remaining third, so we're no longer in that sell trade. The reason being is this morning there's a new confirmed cross of the fast MACD here, which put me into a new buy this morning. It's a high risk trade, trading against that 240 LMA up here, but we've got buy mode in standard MACD, obviously a confirmed cross, already got a green QMP dot down here. Even though there's not a close above the 25 SMA, there's enough criteria for me to take that buy signal. So now closed to sell, took a buy. That's Oz Swiss. Pound New Zealand in a buy back here, already closed 2/3 of it. My stop was down here, just above the entry level. This morning I've just moved my stop up below this previous little low here, or fractal, whatever you want to call it, which is below the 25 SMA. So stops moved up to 1.95294, just locking in a little bit more profit there. It's hard to get a read on these pound pairs at the moment. All right, let's switch over to the daily charts on the high probability. I'll just flick over to the demo site, the $10,000 demo site I've started for this. This morning, you'll see in a second, I did close a part of my New Zealand Swiss franc trade. Where is it? There. So it was for 0.05. It's now down to 0.02. So I closed 0.03, and that's reflected here over here. That's the profit from it today, 44 pips, whatever, you can see it all there. So let's flick over to the charts and have a look. So New Zealand, high probability daily chart. In a buy here, you can see I've bought 5. It's gone up, there's been bearish JagFX RD there, the little orange trend lines. It's just not going anywhere, and with New Zealand news coming out, just want to reduce my risk. So close 0.03 and move my stop up above the entry level there at 0.63670. So it gives a little bit of wiggle room. Doesn't look like much, but this is a daily chart. You can see the MACD sort of starting to roll over a bit too, as one of the workers pull out his biggest hammer and starts banging as usual. All right, let's move on to Euro CAD. I was in a sell back here, already closed out half somewhere when it got a little bit ugly down here. And now it's gone yesterday price spiked up through my stop, taking me out of this sell. So overall small profit on that trade. So that's the Euro CAD, no longer in a sell trade. Just waiting for things to happen now. And the last one, Euro Swiss, in a buy trade here. This morning we've got our first bearish JagFX RD. Price has just touched the 50 EMA. Sorry about this hammering, I can't do anything about it. Price has just touched the 50 EMA, so just decided to reduce my risk a little, close half my buy trade and brought my stop into a better position, closer. Doesn't take me to overall break even yet, but it's at 1.12143. So closed half, brought my stop up. That's Euro Swiss. Other than that, that's about it, guys. So just be careful of that news tonight. It's big news out of the US, interest rate rise, and depending on what they say, about 3 hours later, New Zealand interest rate news. So next 24 hours might be a little bit interesting. Just be careful what trade you take, especially if you're on the lower time frames. And any other trade you have open, just have a look and see if you can protect them a little way. Maybe move stops or partial close, or just close out completely. Give yourself a bit of wiggle room. All right, thanks very much for watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe. If nothing else, hit the like button. Thank you.